Good morning. This is Jim. It's Slop in the Shop time. So, with no further ado, we're going to cut to the chase. Break out your easy chair, your watch party. One of my subscribers says he's providing the chips and the drinks. Hey, haul up there, get your crew together, and you watch the pigs being fed this week. This probably be one of my simpler slops. I've really got a long-winded piece in the middle, but because it's something that's really special to me that's happened on YouTube, and I'd like to share it with you. With all that being said, you enjoy this video. We'll get back to you at the end. So sit back and enjoy me feeding our piggies. We'll talk with you in a minute. Now you can see the whole fixture set up. Basically, you see the fixture back here. It's holding it, and you see how I've got it adjusted. Right now I've got it hanging out a good bit, but this clamp's really strong. This will allow me to solve this, get about 2 or 3 adjustments out of it. Okay, guess what come in today in the mail? That's the new motor for the tire stand. This is an 8th horse. See how much bigger it is. So we should have enough juice now to drive this time of gun the way we want to. We'll have to do some fabrication, and it's going to be a lot more extra work. We'll have to redo some stuff. And I think that's going to be the answer to the problems right there. So, it's red, blue, black. There we go. That seems to be the answer to the question right there, friends. We'll put her up together and get her rolling. Good day. This is your buddy Jim. I've got some stickers in from Maddie at Maddie's workshop. He also sent me some postcards, and I shot this the other day, and somehow or another I forgot to turn the microphone on, so I don't forgot where I put the postcards at, but they are so beautiful. If I find them, I'll put them in a later on slot, but I just wanted you to see that. And so I got something else I'm going to show you. And one of my subscribers, and I don't know where he wants to tell everything, so instead of saying which one of it is, I was surprised the other day. I went out to my mailbox, and here's the envelope the subscriber sent me. And let me zoom back out the other way. There we go. And kind of turn this up where I can watch what I'm doing. I covered up my address, even though I'm not really ashamed of it. I haven't even looked at this. I just opened it and waited. I got on camera. So here's the Christmas card, and there is what the Christmas card said. I'm not wanting to show the name, but it's basically telling me that wishing us a Merry Christmas. I got a real nice note here. I'll read it off camera and let you know. Okay, I read the letter. Here it is. I'm going to show it, but not close. The person who wrote me this, I'll email you right now with that address. I'm sorry, I just opened it up on camera. I've had it several days. Okay, I'm on the letter my subscriber sent me with the Christmas card. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to leave out information with respect to other people's privacy. But I was touched. There's times in the YouTube business, I don't care if you got 1 subscriber, 1,000 subscribers, or 10,000 subscribers, or 1,000,000 subscribers. There's something that always comes along and just touches you, the reason why you do this. And I'm going to say this. This is why I do YouTube. Not for the subscribers or anything, but just like this letter. I'm going to read some excerpts out of this letter. I don't want to give up somebody's name or whatever out of respect to people's privacy. But the person who wrote this will hear this on the air and know who it is. It's not that I don't want to recognize them, but I feel like maybe you want to keep your name private, and so that's entirely that, but I am just so honored by this. I'd like to share it with my subscribers. It said basically, I hope you, Chris, and the rest of the family have a wonderful Christmas this year. Congratulations to your 1,000th subscriber on your channel. Isn't it nice to know that 1,000 people enjoy what you do and want to learn your skills? How many more thousands watch regularly but never bother to click the subscribe button? Speaking for myself, I think your good outlook on life and your cheerfulness shows in your productions. We used to call people like these good people, and this is the reason why him and his wife both enjoy my videos. Though you're a few years older than we, she said, I remind her of her late father, which I'm really honored. I try to be like my late father, but he was quite the character and quite the role model for me, who died several years ago. It's amazing how really big channels like A-Bomb and others have more subscribers than can fill a racetrack, and that's true. I mean, it is amazing that people watch this. Sometimes after your videos post, it may be a few days before I get a chance to respond. Even though I get notifications, he waits till his wife can watch with me, especially our Slop videos. I think maybe because a lot of people really like them. And then we will pull up a nice easy chair in front of the big screen, as you say, and have a cup of coffee and tea and enjoy the fun. It may be another few days before I can get to a computer before I can comment, which is true a lot of times. And I will say this in reading this letter, there's a couple of people I subscribe to. I have to go to the computer. I can't do it off my phone or my tablet for some reason. And so it's very nice of you to mention you wanted to pay Slop videos. Yes, I did, because he gave me a really nice gift. It was completely unexpected. His wife had to call everybody over to play the video. I hope you play this video for your family too, because you know who you are. And I'm glad you appreciated what I had to say, and know you appreciate all your subscribers, which is very true. I do appreciate every one of you. This gentleman will be retiring at the end of the year and look forward to have more time to improve my metalworking skills and my small mill and lathe. I may have to ask you for technical advice once in a while. I'm flattered you would do, but I can tell you this much about machining itself. I've done a lot of training back in the day when I worked at Eaton. If you have, as I say, if you know which end of a screwdriver to pick up and you pay careful attention, you can make this stuff work. The real skill in being a machinist, or at home or as a profession, is you have to have a mechanical ability. You don't have to have vision like some of us do on YouTube, but you have to, at least as I say, know which end of the screwdriver to pick up to begin with. He was asking me about our friend Tom in Hilltop's address. He wanted to send him something, and I went ahead and I emailed him. And he also wished me a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Folks, I'll tell you a little story while I'm on this, and I know this is a long segment in a slop. First of all, I appreciate the letter from his subscriber. The second thing, my own story and the reason I got started in this profession was a chance incident in my front yard as a teenager with a gentleman. As you know, in the 70s, a lot of people, and you know my penchant for the race cars and whatnot anyway, I was always interested in automotive. I kind of wanted to be a mechanic. Kind of had other ideas what I wanted to do with my life. My late dad was trying to advise me into something that had a big future and you could get some to a company, a large benefit. And one of the drawbacks of being a mechanic or anything like that is you're working for smaller companies with no benefits. But I was out in the yard tinkering with my car. This gentleman walked up to visit my dad, and if you haven't heard me tell this, Dad sold fishing lures. He made them and such as that. With him being disabled, that's how he supported his fishing. and also his own personal fishing, and what profits he made basically was how he was able to go fishing and do the things he enjoyed doing. He never believed in taking anything away from the home. But anyway, this gentleman walked up and we engaged in a conversation. And before the conversation was over with, basically he had offered me a job, part-time. I was still in school, at high school at the time. And long story short, the same gentleman, when I graduated from high school, offered me a full-time job. And I worked for him for about 2 years. And then I got the opportunity through a friend of mine to go to Eaton in the transmission plant. And that is where I stayed for the rest of my career. But a lot of the things you see me do here today is things that I was taught by that gentleman by the name of Bill Simpson, who really made a big impression on me as a young man and taught me how to respect the profession. So, you know, that's what this YouTube channel is about, paying that forward to respect the profession in your home. Like this particular subscriber, yes, I'll be glad to, you know, answer anything but email. I fit and do it in this email, but sir, I'll send you my personal phone number. You can call me at any time. I'll be glad to help you, even though you're a good ways away from me. Because, you know, that's part of what this is about, is giving. So, with no further ado, let's move on to some more slop. Maddie, I hope you can see I got your sticker over on the lower part of my place. And my sticker wall is really just the wall of my shop. You know, I just use it. So, with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to work today. Guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this week's Slop in the Shop. As I always tell you, and it's common practice, this is a copyright production of James Deadman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your entertainment, enjoyment, and education here on YouTube. So, you know, I do these weekly videos as a blog. It's just something I go out there just to keep everybody informed of what I'm doing in my shop and my life sometimes. And it's the place where this projects come, or things, ideas are hatched. So with all that being said, I'm going to get with you, tell you bye. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you got your little watch party of 1 or 2 together. One of my subscribers said he is going to get the chips and the dip. That's good there. He gets that crew together. Another one of mine said, my buddy Tom said him and Chaos is watching as a watch party. I don't know how much watching Chaos is going to be doing. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this week's Slop in the Shop, and we will see you next week in Slop or the next video. Have a great day, and we will get back in touch with you. Until then, we will see you later.